How's it going, guys? Today we're basically going to discuss about the recently concluded Test match against England and West Indies. As you guys saw, or probably watched or heard about it, West Indies have called it an upset against England in their own home conditions, and it's been a talking point because West Indies, they've been kind of in and out in terms of player disputes and whatnot, and it's affecting their kind of cricket. And it's been I guess it's a great lift for them in terms of that Test match, and it's been a shock to the most of the cricketing world. So, what's your views on the game itself? What do you think happened, Tarek? Why did they win? How did it happen?
Well, I think first of all, that's such a fantastic result, just for the game of cricket itself and the way they came back from pretty much from the dead. Because the way they got rolled out, they lost 19 wickets in one day.
Oh wow!
So the match before, they got absolutely demolished, and they got ridiculed. They got like absolutely smashed in the media, and no one gave them even like a single chance to even compete in the next match.
Yeah.
Not only that, they won the match, so absolutely incredible.
Wow, and what do you think the pitch and the conditions were like? Do you think it suited kind of West Indies style of play, or was it kind of all in England's court and they just kind of screwed up, or what's your views on that?
No, I just think West Indies just played incredible cricket. So if you look, both Craig Brathwaite and Shai Hope,
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of in that ground at Leeds, no one had scored a century in both innings for 127 years of the history of Leeds. So Craig Brathwaite, he scored a century in the first innings, and he scored 95 in the second innings. And Shai Hope, he scored 140 plus in the first innings and 100 not out in the second innings.
So they really played out of their skins to really win that. They need something special.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
That's crazy.
It was a great victory. And I mean, it's hopefully for the game of cricket, we really hope that this is the start of something new for West Indies. And I mean, who knows? Like if they get all the other players like Gale, Darren Bravo, and they get the full potential squad, like they can really be a powerhouse.
Interesting you brought that up. I wanted to ask you in terms of all the player disputes and stuff that happened. So what's your views? Do you think at the moment, because you have all those main players that weren't in the squad per se, but they have all these kind of, I'll be honest, I look through the squad names, I have no idea what's going on, right? Who are these players and stuff like that, yeah? But do you think from what I've read, they've kind of concentrated on test players, like just like people who are more test-minded cricketers? Do you think that really played like a big role in terms of the makeup of the West Indies? So is it like a blessing in disguise, in a sense, that they playing these test-minded cricketers instead of having all these kind of superstars like the Gale and
I mean, these players were obviously chosen due to their first-class performances, and I mean, because you have to give them time. I mean, you can't just expect players just to come in and just start rolling hundreds and taking fifers and whatnot. So these players, I mean, they've been playing. They played recently against Pakistan, for example, Blackwood Chase, Shai Hope, and they didn't do too well there. And but you have to just give them some time. I mean, in terms of like what Shai Hope achieved, even Ruston Chase, he's been actually performing. He's actually solid all round, a great all rounding. Bowls very tidy spin, and he bowls, and he's a very solid batsman. So they've got a lot of talent, and it's really good.
And they always somehow produce really quick fast bowls. Just randomly. Always.
Shannon Gabriel. You've got Kima Roach, who's been around for a few years, but I mean, look, like
has some heat.
Yeah, I mean, they're like everyone loves the West Indies. I mean, I mean, if you look at the heydays, like they're just such a lovable team, and like it's just fantastic to see them doing well.
And do you think? I think for most people, they just saw West Indies as a kind of just a only kind of T20 cricketing team. Do you think that's true in a sense, or do you think they will be a kind of a force in Test down the line?
So it's a bit hard to say. So it's just been one match, so it is a bit hard to say.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, the signs are there. So I mean, they've got some. Brathwaite's a classical Test player. I mean, the way he's like a Pujara. I mean, he's very solid.
He strike rate is like really low in ODIs though? Isn't it like 60?
Exactly, that's what I mean. So he's a classical Test player. So he's suited to Test matches. You got someone like Jermaine Blackwood. If you saw his innings against England, he was like he was on a rampage. He was just going for it, going hell for leather. So, and Shy Hopes obviously looks like another really good prospect. Ruston Chase, very good prospect. The bowlers, got some solid bowlers. So I mean, the signs are there that they can be a quality test team, and we'll all know in one day is that T20 in T20s they're a very potent force.
Yes, it seems like good signs and really good future. And what's their age like? Are they kind of youngsters and is it a mix of experience or?
I mean, Brathwaite's he's got quite a lot of experience, Craig Brathwaite, but the other guys are quite young, and it's good signs. We just hope that there's no disputes with the board, and we just hope that like West Indies cricket can go smoothly from here.
Exactly, because I think at the end of the day, people want competitive cricket, and if West Indies and other teams can kind of join force with the so-called top four, which they kind of had talks about making a two-tier test, kind of make up. And if you have all these competing teams, it just makes it more interesting cricket. It shouldn't just be like Australia and England, because right now all people talking about is Australia and England, right? But really, it's just like it's great to have all these kind of test playing nations playing competitive cricket. But that's basically it for today. We just wanted to discuss about the recently concluded test match. It was really exciting. Cricket world was pumped. So we just wanted our views on that. And, guys, stay tuned to our rest of, videos that come up on our YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe. Follow us, KW Sports. We're on Facebook. We're on, Instagram as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Take it easy. Take care. Peace.